Everybody, amprepairguy.com, 203-892-4119. So I'm back on the multi-band 3cx6000 amp. So as I said in one of the other videos, one of the previous videos, I started this a while back and I lost interest. You know, anyone that is into trade, whether you're working on cars or you're a carpenter or whatever, if you do something day in and day out, it's really hard to want to do it for yourself. So this is my personal amp, and I'm not getting paid anything to do it, you know. So it's hard to really get into it when I'm working on this stuff every day of the week. But since I'm going to be making these for others in the future, I need to make one so I can show that I can do it. Plus, it's a fun project, you know. So I had different air variable caps in here. I had 4 section ones at one point, different rotary switch. I even had it all tapped and everything. And then this was years ago, and then just lost interest, ripped the parts out, used them for other projects. Left the socket in, chimney, had 2 filament chokes wound, one still in there. I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to put the other type in. You can even see the resistor that's left in here, 50 ohm resistor, from when I set the taps on the old coil when I backfed it with my analyzer. So anyway, I'm going to put the coil in. I'm going to parallel these capacitor sections. I added 2 straps. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these. I'm going to put another 2 over here and then put a strap across, or use a different type. I'm not sure yet, but I need to go find some screws for this one. This one's missing screws on this side and that side. And put the padding caps down there for the 75/80 input circuit padding. And I'll mount the other 2 somewhere else. And then I'll mount the mica cap somewhere for the 160 padding. Okay, so stay tuned. And I'll explain everything when I'm all done with all of it. Okay? So, see you guys in a bit. Hey, it's daytime now. I stayed up for a few hours last night, did some work on this. I had to test a couple amps. I'm getting ready to go to FedEx, but I wanted to make a quick video on this, show you what I did. So I ended up adding these tabs. They're paralleled. There's like a connection tab in between each one, so these 2 were in parallel for one section, parallel for the other section. I'm going to run a conductor across, fold these over. It'll end up going down to a standoff over here for one side of the coil. Same over here, the other side of the coil to a standoff. I need to plug the rest of these little holes that I drilled when I started building it the last time. So I ended up putting the padding caps for 80 meters, 75/80, down below. The 2 500s in parallel with a 100. So I got roughly 1100 per side, plus the ganged sections in parallel. This connects to contact on this rotary switch, and then same going on over here on this side, and connects to this rotary switch. So progressively shorting, so when I hit 80 meters, these caps will be put in parallel with this side, and these caps will be put in parallel with this side. The common of this rotary switch here will connect to the cathode side of the input circuit, and this side will be fed with the TR relay and RJ1A. Okay, so when I hit 160 meters, it keeps the 80/75 patterns in, and also will put another 1900 or so picofarads worth of capacitance in parallel on either side. So I have other stuff to do, but next thing I have to do is I'm going to pull out this old choke. I'm going to build a new choke with 2-gauge wire and 8 of those ferrite binocular core things, and install that, and In order to tune the coil and everything, I need to add that because that's going to add some extra capacitance in parallel with this air variable capacitor over here. So I'll do that, and like I said, this is a personal project. It's not something I'm getting paid to do, and please don't ask. This one won't be for sale. I'm building this for myself, and yeah, I'm going to keep this hopefully forever. And you know, when this is done, then I'll offer ones for sale that are basically a copy of this, but in a new cabinet with all new parts. So, but thanks for watching. The website is amprepairguy.com. Phone number is 203-892-4119. That's 203-892-4119. And the website is amprepairguy.com. And if you want to see the other steps to this, I have other videos. Just look back at my older videos. You can see the vacuum variables I'll be using. I'm not using any padding capacitance for the output network at all. I have multiple coils. Gets progressively larger as you go up in frequency. Skin effect. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.